So, say hi to YouTube, everybody. So,
Hello.
yeah.
Hello.
Do you guys have Broderick? He responded. He responded. So, do you guys have any like words on it before we get into this?
No, not right now.
I already said my words a while ago.
hmm So, if there was any like first reaction or like first instinct you had, what would it like? How would you like describe your first interaction with this response?
Um, it seems pretty fair, but there's some points that don't really make much sense.
I already
He's
like
just like kind of flat out lying.
Yeah, Jackson knows like more than all of us because Jackson and Broderick have been like on and off friends since like elementary school. So like Jackson knows way more than I do. So that's why I added him here today. So I made my response. Here, let me look for it. In the Broderick update video. That took me a while to write, but basically yeah, he responded. So like this is kind of like an update like part 2. So we shall we should remind him about the part of him like talking about like making fun of my sister being in a mental hospital, which
Okay,
that's
yeah.
like that I want to talk about that first because I only mentioned that once in the last video. So let's start off on that. Do you guys have any words on that?
It's I don't even know what to say.
It's like
Yeah,
I
same.
it's really messed up. Like how are you going to say in that paragraph you made that you don't make fun of anybody for their race or like preferences or like just don't make fun of anybody in general. And then I have a screenshot of you from 2024 when you said this.
Me?
No, Broderick. Like how is he
Oh,
how is he gonna say that he doesn't make fun of people yet say that this. Also, he spelt liar wrong. Just wanted to say that.
she's gonna slash my tires. Can't even spell liar. That's a layer.
Making things funny at the same time. That's it.
Okay. So I think we should talk about his response because I want to point out one thing first.
All right.
Um,
Say your words.
the only reason I said something homophobic is because you kept pushing my buttons and making me mad for no reason. That does not make
Like
sense.
I mentioned in my response back to him, that gives him absolutely no right at all for him to be saying something homophobic. Like how are you going to
Exactly.
like how are you going to like say I was homophobic because of this? No, you were homophobic because you were homophobic and that's wrong. There's no excuse for being homophobic, dude.
Exactly.
Like if you're homophobic and just admit it, bro. And another thing I want to point out, he said he doesn't want to apologize again because I act like I don't because I act like it doesn't mean anything because like he could make like a
We
full
we acted
paragraph.
like it. We acted like it cared before.
Yeah, but it was so obviously AI and when we found out it was AI, like every single response he's made is AI. Like he can't like I pointed out in my response back to him, he could just say I'm sorry and then add on to it, but no, he has to use AI and just make a full paragraph. He could say I'm
Cause
sorry,
bro
then add a
can't
message.
even think.
He could say I'm sorry for this, I'm sorry for this, I'm sorry for this, but no, he has to make an AI paragraph on what he's quote sorry for.
It's actually kind of
Whatever.
sad when you rely on AI to actually do stuff for you.
Exactly.
The one of the most annoying parts is this, like how he used AI to make a response about how being gay was bad.
And
But yeah,
he even points it out in here. It says, hold on. Let me read through this for a second. It says I do not support being gay or anything like that because it's wrong. After he literally said he said I am not one to openly make fun of someone's identity or race. I do not support being gay because or anything like that because it's wrong. Literally, the sentence after he says he wouldn't make fun of anybody for their
The time
race
of the
or
double
identity.
life.
And then right after that sentence, he says that he doesn't support like being gay. Like,
If you didn't support it, you didn't have to openly make like the stupid like what's this gay stuff? You didn't have to make that.
because
Exactly.
he posted that on my post because I had a post about the cover that me and Jackson were making, and he was like, "What is this like gay stuff?" And I was like, "Wait, no." He said, "What is this gay shit?" Like he said it like it was like nothing. He said it like it was like, "Oh, ew." Like
Yeah.
I don't know. The way he said it was like hateful, and it
There
wasn't
was
even.
clearly malice behind that.
Yeah, it wasn't even gay anyway. It was psychedelic. It was supposed to be like looking like psychedelic, but no. Let me see if he has a response. I keep refreshing the same YouTube page to see if he's responded yet. Remember in this situation, so.
I don't even remember anything.
The story took place in Paris.
Jackson, turn off that TV, boy.
Oh man.
Focus on the focus, pal.
All right, so
Yes, sir.
have you guys processed him making brain rot yet? Oh yeah, he removed all of his other videos. He only has 3 videos now. He saw my comment and then went to his channel and removed every single one of his videos. So his brain rot videos aren't there anymore. I guess he got too embarrassed about his brain rot.
The pressure was insane.
Another thing about him saying he said a lot of bad things. Jackson already knows. Jackson got into a fist fight with Broderick in elementary school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you win?
Yes.
Embarrassing.
Bro, even Braden Denson tried to jump in, so I just jammed bro's fingers and just went on.
I swear, Braden Densman is one of the most cringiest kids of all time, I swear.
Exactly, and he thinks that we're friends, like gang, no. But also,
he would come up
like
to me
the thing is, when I was fighting Broderick, Braden literally started screeching like some sort of bat, and then he just jumped onto me like a cat, and just started clawing away.
Yeah, Braden Densman is kind of like obsessed with Broderick. I think he has like kind of like a secret like gay like relationship with Broderick.
#1 meat writer of the century.
Exactly. Like
Get off of him!
Hey, get off of it! You gotta get the spray bottle.
He's riding him. I didn't even know you could do that.
No, the thing is, you gotta get out the spray bottle and spray him. No. No.
No, Braden.
No, Braden,
Oh,
what did we
wait,
tell
no.
you about doing that? Yeah, that's.
But yeah.
But is there any other words that you guys want to say about Broderick just in general before we get into like the main part?
No.
No, I don't got anything.
All right. I'll read this out. You guys can point out things along the way. Let's be real, Elijah. The past is the past and cry about it. He said this. He literally said this, and I've never done this. He said, "Don't act like you've never said the N-word. I used to come to lunch and I would hear you scream the N-word and say homophobic things all the time."
Okay. First of all, I used to sit next to you. You like never said that.
Exactly. He said, "I haven't played Rec Room in years, and if I'm being honest, I don't know why you're he said, "I haven't played Rec Room in years, if I'm being honest." That doesn't prove your point on you not drawing penises
Yo,
on the
look
wall
in
right
chat.
next to your like.
Look in chat.
Okay, 1 second, Jackson. I need to read this. I don't want to look in. I swear, if it's a GIF, is it a GIF?
Mm-mm.
I knew it. Okay, be
Not a
quiet.
GIF.
Okay, be quiet.
Mm.
I haven't. If you guys want to point things along the way, then you guys can stop me. I haven't played Rec Room in years, if I'm being honest. He said this, and that's not proving his point on him not drawing penises on the whiteboard right next to his 7-year-old cousin. It says, "I don't know why you're
What?
calling me racist.
Yep.
I don't know why you're calling me racist. I'm not racist. I'm saying all of this because you're being a jerk and straight up lying. You're wait, it says straight up lying. You're calling me racist. I am not racist. You and your friends want to make fun of me at school for no reason. Senior funk? Yeah, real mature, Elijah. You want to make fun of my ideas, my content, channel, creations, and my music. The only reason I said something homophobic is because he kept pushing my buttons and making me mad for no reason. That one is already like, okay. He says, I'm not one to openly make fun of someone's identity or race. I do not support being gay or anything like that because it's wrong.
Who says it's wrong?
Yeah, who said it's wrong? And he literally, the sentence before he was saying how he doesn't do that.
Exactly.
And it said,
You see, I don't care if you like follow the Bible. I don't care as long as you don't make it a problem for me.
Yes, exactly. That's
Exactly.
the whole thing.
it says, I am not one to openly make fun of someone for no reason, though. I have anger issues, and you know that. I think that's really obvious. And I mentioned in my response back to him, that's the reason why I don't trust him.
Yeah.
That's literally the one reason why I don't trust him. He said, the problem is, you're making fun of me at school and posting this crap on YouTube. You said, oh yeah, I remember me and Broderick shook on it, and we said, yo, we're cool now, and I said, nope. No, he didn't say it to me. I said it to him, and we shook on it, but I guess I had my fingers crossed behind my back. It said, you said we're cool at school, and then, you said at school we're cool now. And then the next day, there's a video on YouTube hating on me for no reason. Stop making fun of me, humiliating me, and just in general, being annoying in general. Do you have nothing better to do? Do you make fun of Roblox creators for making brain rot games? Yes.
Yes.
Do you make fun of Yeeps creators for making Yeeps content? No, that game's goated.
Yes.
Okay, Jackson,
wait,
shut up.
I
Shut
mean-
up.
I mean, no. My bad.
Do you make fun of people for having ideas, creating things, having fun? No. I make fun of myself for it, though. I'm over here with ideas like Yeeps content, Boombound in Discord, and then you come crashing in with another video. I only made one video on it explaining an update on you, and you're acting like it's the end of the world. I like what I do, so maybe stop making fun of me for it. You only have a few reasons why I'm such a bad person, but then you add on brain rot, Boodlebound, and Yeeps. It's not just what he, like I said in the response, it's not just what he makes,
Okay.
it's about him as a person.
I'd like to mention the fact that that was barely a point at all.
Exactly.
I think we mentioned that like once.
And he said, and those aren't even bad things. It says, how about you stay on topic, stop making fun of my ideas, and stick to the script. What script? What script? He says, stay on topic. I was staying on topic. You're going off on a different road that I never said. We only mentioned, like, I only ever mentioned in the video about, like, your Boodlebound, like, Yeeps. I mentioned, I had one, little conversation about Yeeps, and we moved on. Boodlebound, I said, maybe you're probably gonna forget about it in, like, 3 years' time. And, like, brain rot videos, I think there's a reason why I'm making fun of that, but he's saying I'm not staying on topic when I've been staying on the topic the entire time, and he's only going to a different route. And he said, stop making
Okay,
fun of my
wait.
ideas and stick to the script. He said, I'm not apologizing again because every time I apologize for to you for something, you act like it doesn't mean anything. I could text you and be like, I'm sorry, and you would think it's
And half
AI.
the time it doesn't mean anything.
Literally, because like I said, it's AI.
Alright, let me say my stuff. Okay, so the senior fog thing. Meant to be relatively harmless, but I did actually stop when he told us to stop.
I didn't. I mean, I say
I must admit that we were in the
lot more.
wrong to some degree. I'm not gonna sit here and say that we weren't completely right. We did do some wrong things, but
Yeah,
we've changed and we've owned up to our mistakes.
Like for example, like the SRO pulled me away and told me to stop that, and I was like, okay, but like Derek and people, they didn't stop. So that's
I have owned
that's
up. I have
completely,
made
yeah, that's
mistakes.
complete like on us for that. So yeah, we're in the wrong for that.
We do apologize.
yeah.
All right. What else? Let me look. I'm trying to find things, but most of these are relatively not important to the main point. Um, I'm not apologizing again because every time I apologize to you for something, you act like it doesn't mean anything. So, most of your apologies were written by AI, except a few of them, which I'm gonna assume this one is too.
I don't really think that have a I have a gut feeling about this, but I have a gut feeling that this isn't AI. I like it
No,
doesn't
I
seem.
was saying that it is an AI.
Yeah,
I think this is an AI.
Yeah, that's.
It
because
seems too personalized to be AI.
yeah, because I was like gonna say like if AI were to like write this, how would it know? How would it know all this stuff? I don't think AI can accuse people either.
Where's
Yeah.
your phone?
Um,
Oh, wait a minute, it's right in front of me.
most of these points just contradict themselves, especially the stupid. I am not one to openly make fun of someone's identity or race. I do not support being gay or anything like that because it's wrong. Which that just contradicts itself. The next sentence. Um, well, let me look. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say.
All right, Jackson, anything you have to say?
No, not really.
All right, so Broderick, there's one thing that we all have to say, and again, you are a narcissistic collective punching bag, basically.
Here comes the fly again.
Your mic's bugging out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
So, any like final words on this?
Okay, I think we should talk about the response that you made because it brings up some good points.
Good points. You read the response I made?
Yeah, I think we should talk about that.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Hold on, wait, read it out and we can just point out things.
Like good things or bad things?
Good things.
Okay. It says the past in the past and the future is becoming the past by the minute. So why not have a little fun, you know? Oh yes. I did mention that I have many times in the past and I said, but ask around, people know that I've stopped. Homophobia, on the other hand, I've made homophobic jokes all the time, and myself and staff of BES strongly support LGBTQIA, and we know that they are jokes. You are openly pushing Christianity on us and telling us that being gay is bad.
Okay.
Doesn't
Yeah, this is a really fair argument because one, I'm in a gay relationship. Moth, which is one of our other members, is transgender. Um, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pansexual, so and it says doesn't matter whether you played Rec Room or not.
What
I
is
think you
this?
Okay, Jackson, 1 second. I think you know why I'm
Oh, my
calling you
bad,
racist.
game. I'm on Amazon.
I think you know why I'm calling you racist. Ask around again, people will tell you. I don't make fun of you. I just say you're a collective punching bag of a narcissist. I came up with Senior Funk, but I stopped using it. Jackson was the one using it in the video. The only reason I'm making fun of you is because I can't tell whether anything you do is satire or actually real. And also, you make brain rot videos. Expect me to make fun of you. About the homophobia content, me pushing your buttons it doesn't give you a single right to be homophobic at all. It's generally wrong unless it's like joking, which still even then you're in the wrong, and I even feel in the wrong for this. How am I supposed to know that that you wouldn't make fun of somebody for that when right after the sentence of you saying that you wouldn't make fun of people, you said you don't support gay people because it's quote wrong. You have anger issues, and I do know that, so it makes sense why you would do these things and why I don't trust you. Like that one time you made fun of my sister for being in a mental hospital. I still have that screenshot, by the way. I did say we were cool, we shook on it, doesn't really matter though. 'Cause like I said, I'm not stopping until we get a real apology. I cannot believe you're calling me annoying when you literally came up to me in orchestra class and said my girlfriend is bad. He said, I think he said something around the lines of like, do you have anything else to do? And I said, no, nothing. I'm literally housebound. I do not do anything, dude. My parents literally don't often let me. He said, he mentioned, do I, like, make fun of Roblox creators for making brain rot games? And he said, and no, not always. If you know Connor K, we exposed him and he animates. And I said, and then he said, do you make fun of Yeeps creators for making Yeeps content? And I said, I don't make fun of Yeeps because it's goated. And he said, do you make fun of people's creative ideas? And I said, yeah, I do. I make fun of myself all the time for having ideas, and I brush it off and continue working on it. Yeeps content is fine. I just made a little joke and then didn't mind it. But I have a gut feeling you'll forget about Boodlebound in about 3 years' time. I don't think there's any content about it except music and art. It's not. It's not just a few reasons of why you're a bad person. Again, ask around. I texted BES, 3 staff agreed, and Jackson, they didn't know what you did, and they know who you are. They don't even think there's. They know what you did, and they know who you are. Racist, narcissistic, homophobe, transphobe, technically, incestual, technically, record, and ask around to other people. Did I mention nuisance? It's not just about what you made that I'm complaining and ranting about. It's about who you are as a person. If you texted me, I'm sorry, that's lazy. But if you were to add on to the I'm sorry, that it would be valid. No excuse to not apologize. Expect another video tonight. Thank you. So, any points?
No, I don't got any.
Alright.
Yeah, no.
So, that's the end of the video.
Yep.
Alright, say bye to YouTube, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Alright, thank you.